You're something funny. Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Mesa in Arizona. Hope you're all having a super fantastic, sparkling start to Thankful Thursday. Yes, this is the day we acknowledge gratitude, even though we should be grateful every day. We should be beginning each day with a grateful heart. Today, I got to spread a little joy in a stranger's life, and it felt really good. I was out walking Zeffy this morning, and there was an RV waiting up in the RV parking area where in the RV check-in parking area, and the guy's sitting there. He's got the door open. He had a Class C. He's just sitting there in the doorway of his Class C with the door open, the driver's door open. And Zeph and I walked past, and I bid him good morning. He asked how I was, and I said, "Super fantastic and sparkling, thank you. How are you?" And he turns around and says, "Wait, wait, 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 wait." And so we backed up, and Zeffy stood there very quietly. Normally she likes to try and jump up on people, but she just sat quietly this morning, which was unusual for her. Um, and he goes, "Run that." He says, "Super fantastic and sparkling." I went, "Absolutely." He's like, "You are very blessed." And I just said, "Blessed and highly favored." And he goes, "Amen to that." And he told me just to keep smiling throughout the day. I said, "Absolutely. All day, every day. Keep smiling. Absolutely. I'm totally on board with that one." Wished him a good day and went off again. But it felt good to be able to bring a smile to somebody's face at that hour of the morning. So, who are you? Who are you spreading your joy and your gratefulness? And I was grateful that I was thankful that I was able to be there at that time to give him a spark at the beginning of his day, because I like to spread the sparkles a little bit. Yes, I get on here with everybody here, and everybody watches at different times of the day, and that's okay. And they get their spark at whatever time of the day. But to be able to do it face to face with somebody is something a little extra special. So I was grateful that I was able to do that this morning. So that was one of the things I was grateful for today, along with a whole list of things that I go through every morning, starting with Zeffie, because she's right there next to me. So I always tell her every morning how grateful I am to have her in my life. But think about things that you're grateful for, even if it's just the fact that you're able to sit quietly for a few minutes and have a hot cup of tea. Although my cup feels cold and it's empty. I think I drank my tea. But anyway, but to be able to just to sit and just have a quiet few minutes while you enjoy a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Um, in fact, my favorite author, C.G. Cooper, he has us all in a network group on Mighty Networks, yeah, Mighty Networks, and he put a thing there like, well, what is the perfect start to your morning? And he had just single things that you could list, like sitting and enjoying a cup of tea or coffee, reading, and I can't remember what the other ones were. And so I put there that my perfect morning would be waking up in my dream cabin on a lakefront and being able to sit on the porch swing wrapped up in a comforter with my cup of tea and just sit there in the peacefulness and the stillness of the morning, watching the world wake up, and then to read a biography or to read an inspiring book, preferably a biography about somebody's inspiring life, and then to meditate and journal. That would be my perfect morning. Do I get to do that every morning? Nope, because I don't have a porch swing. I'm not in my log cabin yet. But when I do get to sit in the mornings and enjoy my cup of tea, most of the times I'm on a Zoom call. But on the days where I get up extra early and I get my cup of tea in before I get on my Zoom call, I open up the blind over here. Sometimes the sun's up, sometimes it's not up. It's got a break yet, and sometimes I get to see the sunrise. And I just sit in my recliner, wrapped up in a blanket, and I just sit there and I imagine that I'm sitting, guys, and I just sit in my recliner, wrapped up in a blanket, and I just sit there and I imagine that I'm sitting on my porch swing at my log cabin, looking out over the lake, watching the sun come up in the distance, breaking over the trees because there's lots of trees surrounding us. And I just take those deep cleansing breaths of that beautiful, fresh air that's out there, and just enjoy the morning. And I'll sit there and I'll do exactly that. The only thing is, I'm actually sitting in my recliner in my RV, but in my mind, I'm sitting on my porch swing of my log cabin, enjoying my morning. And I'm grateful that I have the ability to be able to dream of things like this and to be able to work towards those goals. So that's another thing to be grateful for. Speaking of goals, so I was kind of thinking, how else can I help people with goals and stuff? Everybody has their New Year goals that most people sort of give up within the first week, 14 days, 21 days, 30 days of the year. By February, there's a lot of people that have already stopped their New Year's resolutions. And I thought, what if we gave them different deadlines? So I suddenly thought about having a birthday goals club. And I actually have a birthday club anyway. And if you're not part of my birthday club, where you will get a real card in the mail to you, then please private message me so I can send you the link so you can join the birthday club. But be warned, the birthday club is now changing. We are actually we're still going to send you a birthday card on your birthday, but you're going to get some other cards throughout the year asking you, have you set goals for to achieve by your birthday? What things do you want to achieve? For example, if you are, say, 39 and your next birthday you're going to be 40, and you've wanted to do something about your lifestyle, maybe you could have the goal of being fit and fabulous by 40, or fit and fabulous in 40. Maybe it could be that this year's all about fun in 2021. And so what goals can you set to have that fun before your next birthday, or make plans to have to do something fun on your birthday? It could be some big blowout thing. It could be you want to go skydiving on your birthday. What steps are you putting in place now to make that happen on your birthday? Maybe you want to go, for example, and climb Mount Kilimanjaro. What steps are you putting in place to get yourself ready and prepped to be able to do that on your birthday? What big obnoxious goal do you have of something fun that you want to do that I've got a whole year to do this. My birthday's in December. I'm only in January. But, what fun goal do I want to achieve by December, and what steps can I put in place now to make sure it happens on my birthday? To make it, and it's, kind of is a milestone birthday. It's going to end in a 5 this year. So it's, it's going to end in a 5 this year. So it's going to be a milestone. It's going to be a milestone birthday. So what do I want to be able to do on my birthday that could be a celebration for that? Maybe it's things that you want to be able to do throughout the year, and you're using the birthday as your deadline to have them completed by. So in our birthday club, we're going to be changing it a little bit, and those already signed up in my birthday club will already know, will start seeing this coming out, start rolling out very shortly, because there's a certain number of cards they're going to be getting a year, just to see if they're on track, and asking them what their goal is, how they're doing with their goals, that sort of stuff. So instead of starting on January 1st and having a year to do it and all that sort of stuff, we're going to twist it around and make it, it's your birthday. If your birthday's here in January, start thinking, what do you want to do by next birthday, by January next year? What do you want to achieve? I kind of think that those of us that have January and December birthdays kind of have an advantage over everyone else, because, actually, I almost think we're almost at a disadvantage too, because it's almost like we're making New Year resolutions, and we've got a year to accomplish them. But you're making. So actually, it's even better. We are making a New Year's resolution because you have just celebrated a birthday. So say, for example, you just celebrated your 49th birthday, and you've got your 50th birthday looming in the next year. So you are making a New Year's resolution on your birthday that by your next birthday, this is what you're going to have accomplished. So we're moving the January 1st, unless your birthday is on January 1st, we're moving the January 1st New Year's resolutions to start on your birthday in preparation for your next birthday. Damn. Oh, hang on, I got to write that one down. New Year's resolutions. Oh, I could come up with a good thing on that one. For birthdays. So birthdays begin as the day of your New Year's resolution for your next what you want to accomplish by your next birthday. So rather than accomplishing it in a calendar year, starting on January 1st and having to work through to December 31st, we're going to use your birthday as your New Year's resolution day for your next birthday. I like that idea. Thanks for listening, guys. It just helps sort everything out of my head, because I had come up with the concept but hadn't thought about the details. But as I'm talking it out with everybody, it's all clicking into place. That's awesome. So if you want to be part of my super fantastic sparkling birthday club, send me a private message so I can send you the link so you can sign up for it. It takes like 20 seconds to sign up. Depends on how fast you type. It might take you 30. Depends on your typing speed. And we can get that link out to you and get you enrolled in the super fantastic sparkling birthday club. And then you can start getting these little reminders about your New Year's resolutions that you start on your next birthday to be completed by the following birthday. So, oh, yes, awesome. Oh, I'm excited. Huh, thank you. This is all part, you know. Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go. Yeah, I'm in that space where right now I can't think clearly. So have a super fantastic, sparkling, um, what are we on to? Thankful Thursday, and we will catch you guys later today. I gotta go. I gotta go get all this stuff down on pen and paper before I forget it all. Hey, konera. Come on, Zeph. We got it.